Okay, I think there's one industry that better watch out, and that's banks and all the financial services. Man, they spent the last 30, 40 years in our country making a whole bunch of money. I think people made more money in that industry than any before. And what did they provide? They didn't build anything, right? They were just middlemen, and taking money and selling it to you as much as they could get. Well, now people are learning their game. Particularly these big financial institutions are huge overhead. These people make billions of dollars in this business, and they all have a assistant vice president, the vice president. Man, when I grew up, bankers made nothing. Now they're the richest people in the world, it seems, because it's all money business, and they figured out all this, paraphernalia that nobody understands, and they don't even understand. That's why most of it crashed a couple of years ago. Nobody really understands it. They're all trying to outguess the other idiots in the business. So now, because of the internet, things are able to work better. So financial services are able to work better. And when you cut out the middleman, you save so much money and time and effort and overhead. I mean, just like you go to a bank, right? And they give you 1% on the money, right? Or if you're lucky nowadays, right? So, and they lend it out to somebody. A small business comes or something, and they charge them 12 or 13%. 1% you're getting, 13% the other customer has to pay. Who's getting all that stuff in the middle? The bank. Okay? If we get rid of all those people in the middle, what happens? I'd be happy with 2%. The business would be happy paying 4%, right? Everybody wins, except the banks, And that's what's happening in the financial services industry. Now, here's a new platform, as they call them. Platform is another word for websites that, like a shopping center for a cause or something like that. It's where all the transactions happen. See, and somebody could do this without having a teller, without having overhead, without having all this kind of stuff, and fancy restaurants to go to for lunch and all that kind of stuff. All they need is a website, and it handles all the transactions and everything. And it's for loans for young people who just got out of college in the last year, 2, 3, 4 years. Young people, under 30 years old, let's say, that are looking to get loans. And see, banks won't touch these people because they don't have a track record, right? Well, this guy who started this website that lends money to people, young people that have college degrees, found out that at the Federal Reserve Board, they have better results in paying off loans almost than anybody else. So they're great risks, So that's what they're doing. They're lending money cheaper, better, or whatever to people with college degrees than anybody else. Young people, not old people. You're 50 years old and got a house and all that kind of stuff. Bank be happy to lend you money. But a young person got nothing. Butska. Besides a degree and maybe a job. They're not going to give you money. I remember at that age, boy, getting the money was like pulling teeth. Never got any. And so that's what he said. Hey, the Federal Reserve, you got data, big data. That's why you can prove things with data now. This really works. And so he went to the Federal Reserve Board, looked at the state, said, young people pay their bills better than anybody else. So he has a special website, give you a loan if you have a college degree, and it'll be cheaper, faster, whatever, than anywhere else. So take a look. And just to start, watch the interview because it's just really learning about what's going on in life. The old traditional things are going away, and they're causing so much problems anyway. We have to get rid of them. We have to find a new way to live and a new way to grow. The world is certainly different, and we all have to change. So start learning. It's going to change with or without you, right? And I heard something once that the only people who like change are busy cashiers, if we still have cashiers, that need money and change, or babies with dirty diapers. They want to be changed too. The rest of us, man, we go kicking and screaming before we want change, right? So watch this and learn about what's changing. Well, David Gerard of Upstart.com. And man, I can't even start up my computer. And you're starting this company that's giving millennials in the country, but so they don't get screwed by banks anymore. Or you're unscrewing millennials.
It's not been our slogan, but it could be a good candidate.
Yeah, that's a little tough for investors, but I could get away with it. No, I mean, it's incredible. It's really a peer-to-peer lending site, so you have private investors who make more money on millennials providing loans at cheaper that they could get from credit card companies, banks, if they could get them at all, or likely anywhere else, right? And you do it quick. Quick!
Yeah, that's the idea. Is it takes you just a couple of minutes to get a rate, and if you decide you like the loan and provide the documentation, you can get your money the next day.
Wow. And I tried it before we spoke, and my computer was working. For those who don't realize that we've been screwing around trying to make the Skype work on my computer. But so your website works so well. Really, in a minute or two, I got a rate. I wanted $30,000, and I filled in all of it, and within a few minutes, I got a rate. And then I just send over some documents later, right? And talk to somebody for a few minutes, and the next day I got money in the bank. Huh?
That's the idea. We try to make it as simple, as fast, and as streamlined as possible.
And I don't even have to dress up in a suit to go see a banker. Huh?
No, you don't have to walk in and sit across the counter from the guy in the suit or anything like that. You can do it right from the privacy of your
And you don't even have a suit on. And you own the place. God, that's terrific. Yeah. But it really, I mean, what you found is that like the Federal Reserve study that said, God, millennials are better credit risk than like anybody else in our country.
That's right. Young people actually default less on credit cards and on loans. Yeah. People in their 20s default less often than do people in their 30s, 40s, or 50s. So we found it to be very strange that they have a harder time getting a loan.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but who knows, man? Financial services industry, they've been at this game for a long time. So now with the internet, you guys are changing the landscape and making it better and faster and cheaper and actually. A lot of millennials that have credit card debt, and that's the one thing they could use with you guys to just knock that rate down to, half probably most of the time, and get rid of it a lot faster.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, people very commonly come out of school, they're early in their career, they have student debt, they have credit card debt, and they want to get on the other side of that as quickly as they can. So, getting a loan that has a fixed end date to it, is a far lower interest rate. And the result of paying it results in a higher FICO score for you later. So it has all these good ramifications.
So in other words, by getting money from you to pay off my credit card debt, not only am I paying off my credit card debt, I'm getting a better credit score so I can buy a house or a car someday.
Yeah, those things that are down the road next, they're going to be cheaper because your credit score is better. And that's the idea of just building better credit over time.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. And you guys have just been at it for a few years, and you're just like going bananas every year. It's quadrupling or whatever, the amount of money loans. And you have nobody, no bad loans.
Well, no, I mean, we've done a lot of work to make sure we can identify people that are able and capable of paying back their loans. So it's really obviously central to any kind of lender. It's very easy to give out money.
Anybody will take it.
Will pay it back. So
that's
we put energy into that.
Yeah. And so then the documents, so it's what, like whether pay stubs, like that kind of stuff, or that they send in, and you could do that electronically. And I'm reading reviews on your site. Everybody said it was so simple to do. To send in the document. So you're really an IT company that's making it easy, not a money company trying to make it hard and no idea what the hell IT is for.
Yeah, no, our team came from Google. So I think the whole notion of simplicity, speed is in our DNA. And we just turn that into a site where it's fast, it's easy, it's for you to get a loan. And it is important that we verify who you are, that you have the income, that you went to the schools you said you went to. But we make that very, very easy for you. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, it's upstart.com, UPSTART. Now, I went to school, a lot of degrees, but I still can't spell for damn. So I spell everything sort of for people like me out there. It's upstart.com. And it costs nothing, right, to put in an application, see what the APR is and what they'll charge. And you go to these other sites and see what they're going to do. And it's easy to match anybody. And you guys, particularly if you're a millennial, it's probably going to be less, right?
That's the hope.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dave. Sorry for my technical incompetence earlier, but we got this, and people should know about you. Take care.
Bye bye.